What's up, guys? And today we'll be giving you an update on this upcoming winter storm for the Great Lakes and then the pattern change as well, because it does look like we're going to be going into a new pattern that could support some more winter storms for areas in the United States, which is typical for this time of year, but it's still a pattern change, so we're going to talk about it. Other than that, let's get into it. So first, we're going to take a look at this upcoming winter storm that will bring severe weather threats as well as the snow threat. So this is the 22nd of March. Take this in. This is the 23rd of March, midday through the 23rd of March. And that's when your storm really starts to get going. Starts to develop, head towards Michigan, Wisconsin area, and really start heading northward into Canada. But then you can see it kind of connects to a piece of energy down there in the Midwest, and then it really begins to strengthen as you can see that heavy band of snow moving into Wisconsin, and then moving into the Great Lakes region in Michigan really gets hammered with this storm. And I talked about this in my video the other day. Michigan could be a really hot spot for the storm if you are a snow fan. But then you do see that we get that severe weather threat down here in the southeast, especially in Tennessee, down in the Georgia, as it moves eastward. As it moves eastward, you can see that the storms kind of dissipate, and it does bring some snow to the interior northeast, and even turn to a little low pressure system at the end and bring some heavier snow. So let's take a look at the European model. The European model, this is the 12Z run, so this is the most updated run, and you can see it's in a lot of agreement with the GFS. Has it developing a little bit about the same, really. A little bit later, you can say, than the GFS. So this is 6 p.m. on the night of the 23rd. And you can see, again, the area in Michigan connects that piece of energy, and then bam. But you can see on the Euro, there's a much more significant threat for severe weather down into the southeast and into the eastern U.S. So that's something we're going to have to watch, because we could be dealing with a very significant storm threat for the southeast, which typically in these setups is very likely, and that's typically more dangerous than the actual snow part of the storm. And anyway, we move it eastward, continues to move east, bring some snow to the northeast, and then you can see right after here, you're going to have this trough where you're going to have the red in the west, and then you're going to have that blue in the northeast, and it's kind of looks like a wave almost coming across the U.S. as I move it through. Like, watch right there, right about there. You're going to get very, very cold air here coming down to the northeast. You're going to get really a lot of below normal temperatures across the whole entire Midwest and northeast in general. And if we take a look at the temperature outlook, these are the current temperatures, and you can see as we move it into the storm, it kind of warms up a little bit. And then as you move it into that wave period that I was talking about, which is called a trough, by the way, you can see how cold that it does get in the east. And it's barely loading. Right about there. Right about there. So on the 26th, you're going to get a very decent cold front or cold trough that drops down from Canada, and you're dealing with in Pennsylvania below freezing temperatures down into Virginia and areas like that, getting into the low 40s. So you could be dealing with the freeze there, and into the Midwest. You can see obviously it's always cold there this time of year. But now let's take a look at how much snow you could get out of this storm system that will be taking place in the next couple of days. So this is the Kutcher model, which takes into effect for how cold it's going to be. So it will a little bit more accurate than the 10-to-1 ratio. I like to use this. A lot of people like to use the 10-to-1, but I like to use this. But anyway, here's that storm, and right about there. And you can see that it's highlighting this area in Michigan and Wisconsin. And that red is over a foot of snow, and anywhere in that pink is 6 to 10. So you can see in that red, you're going for a foot. Up in Michigan, you're going for 15 inches. And then even over there, with that lake effect snow, you're going for 8 inches. So if you're living along the Great Lakes, then you're obviously going to have the possibility for lake enhanced snow, and especially for this storm system in northern Wisconsin and Michigan, you're going to be dealing with a lot of snow and blizzard. I wouldn't say blizzard conditions, but winter storm conditions for sure with this storm system. Other than that, that's all I have for today, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.